Hello, hello. Happy Monday, 2 days after Christmas. Christmas went by so fast. I can't believe it. Okay, let me make sure everything is working here. All right. There we go. I see a couple people watching. Hey, Jody. All right. I cannot believe that Christmas is already over. Hey, Susan. Welcome. That holiday sure flew by. It went so darn fast. Maybe a little faster for me because I had a little bit of a surprise with a bout of appendicitis. And so time really flew as I was resting and trying to get healed and get back to normal routine. Which is not easy to do over the holiday. And the time just absolutely went by in a blink of an eye, let me tell you. But yes, Carol, I was surprised, had a little surprise surgery, but everything went well. I seem to be recovering great and feeling much better. Actually, today was the first day that I was able to kind of sit up in a chair like this and not recline and need a little break from my muscle fatigue. And so clearly I have taken a turn for the right direction. Thank you everyone so much. I got so many kind get well wishes and thinking of you wishes from a lot of you who follow my pages, and it just really meant so much to me, and I appreciate your patience as I was healing up last week, just a couple of days after surgery. It sure took a lot out of me. Oh no, Carol, you and your husband are recovering from COVID. I hope that you get well soon and heal very quickly. My goodness, there's just a lot of stuff going around, that is for sure. Well, I'm happy to be back live with all of you, and you might be catching me live, or many of you, actually, maybe most of my viewers, actually catch my replay. I'm told that Monday night is quite a popular night for live videos. And so if you're catching the replay or watching me live, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch. And I hope that my projects inspire you tonight. Now, you might be watching me from my Facebook page, Country Cards by Rose, or my private VIP group, where my online customers and card class customers watch me from. Or you may be watching me from my YouTube channel. Wherever you're watching, let me know. Are you catching me live? Are you watching the replay? Where are you watching from? I really love to connect with all of you. And when you comment and interact with me, that gets you into a prize drawing for next week. Now, because I wasn't live last week, I did not do a prize drawing this week, but I will do one next week for viewers for this week's live. And the best way for me to know that you were here is for you to say hello, and sharers get entered for a prize drawing. So when you share my video, it really helps support my small business, and it gets my video out there to inspire so many other people looking to craft. And it's just so much fun. I'm seeing Kathy is watching from cold Minnesota, and we have got Barb. Look at this. Barb is watching from North Dakota, 13 below zero. Oh my goodness. We are really excited for the cold weather because we are hoping to do some ice fishing over the New Year's holiday. So, okay, I am going to get to stamping here. Let's see here. Tonight, I'm using new products, like brand new products, brand new. You maybe have seen them if you have been scouring online. Let me flip my camera around. Or maybe you haven't. It's hard to say. We are using a Valentine's Day set. So Christmas is over, and I am switching gears to the next holiday, which is Valentine's Day. And I have to tell you, this stamp set is from our brand new mini catalog. I can't open it yet, but if you have it, you can open it and check out this stamp set. It's early on in the catalog. It's part of a suite. I was super, super excited to see this stamp set because I really love the fun, whimsical, lighthearted Valentine's Day messages here. And this is so much fun to give to like a friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a husband, a family member. I can totally see sending this to my nieces and nephews. You've got love you, hug me, you're cute, all sorts of things like that. And these stamps are so, so much fun to stamp with. So we're going to play around with that. This is one of the new bundles coming up, and it pairs with a set of dies. Now, this stamp set has 17 images in it and sentiments, and it's photopolymer, so you can see right through it to where you're stamping, which is really cool because it could be a two-step stamp here. So you could stamp this kind of shaded heart, and then these silhouettes and words could be stamped right over it, just like a conversation heart. Super, super fun. What do you think of this new stamp set? Let me know in the comments. Are you excited for this one? Oh, Susan was just circling this one in the catalog today. Now I'm going to show you the paper that comes in the bundle or in the suite. It's so much fun. Now the cool thing is it coordinates with these dies, and these are called the Sweet Hearts dies. So you've got this weird looking thing I'm going to show you in a minute that cuts out an envelope, a little tag, and then these fun hearts. Now these hearts are going to cut out these heart images, and you've got 3 or 2 different size hearts here. Oh, 3 of them. One of them fell off here. That coordinate with the 3 different sized hearts in the bundle. And let me show you these fun envelopes. So a lot of times when I die cut, I'll cut like an extra one. Let me just show you how this works for a minute here. Okay, so when you die cut this envelope in the stamp set, you've got kind of a smaller flap, and then these larger ones and some score lines. Well, all you have to do is fold along these score lines. And then you just secure either with a little liquid glue or a mini glue dot. And then you can stick a little something in the envelope, maybe one of these conversation hearts or something like that. You could even close it if you wanted to have the little flap open up. Super, super adorable. So we had a die set that had cut an envelope some years back, and it was very popular. So I was really happy to see another die because I just think those conversation hearts sticking out of there are super adorable. Now, you also have to check out the paper. I don't even have some good full sheets of all these designs. I'm going to do my best here. But this paper, I have been using it like crazy. So here we've got some fun heart images. Aren't these fun, totally bright colors? Kathy, this is the first time I've watched you. Well, welcome, Kathy. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope that you are inspired. Jody and Sarah love this set. I saw Sarah said earlier that the paper is such fun colors. It's been, look at this. Oh, Highland Heather. Amazing. I've been using Highland Heather a lot with this stamp set. We've got this like marble looking, and then this fun candy. These fun conversation heart boxes. Oh, and look at all these fun colors. It's been really, really nice to get to use these fun, bright colors. After a couple of seasons of neutrals and deep, rich regals, it's been really fun to use brights and subtles. Now, the cool thing about this paper is that these hearts also coordinate with the dies in the die set. So you can cut them right out from the designer series paper. And here's the other cool thing. If you don't have a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, you can fussy cut these out too and use them, and they're awesome. Look at these fun stripes and the fun hearts. Oh my gosh, I just love this paper. I have been so inspired, having so much fun using all of these patterns. Oh, here's one more that I might have missed. I think that looks like strawberries to me. Pinks, purple, and reds. Yes, Susan, it's super fun this time of year. Okay, now I'm actually featuring this paper and this stamp set in my class to go. Now, here's the cool thing. I shouldn't have put this away. I got to show you something awesome. Okay. Just take a look at this. Okay, so here are some of the patterns. I'm also featuring the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels in my next class to go. These are super pretty. They look like a rainbow. Like no matter how the light hits them, you can see how the color changes, and they match all the colors here in the paper. And in the suite in the catalog, it does pair it with some real red ribbon, but in this class, I decided to pair it with the Playful Pets combo pack. And we are going to see some fun colors really pop with these ribbons partnering with this paper. It's amazing. I'm going to show you a couple of the cards you're going to get to make in my class. Now, here's the cool thing. I'm opening up my pre-order early because I know that this bundle of products is going to sell out quickly. And for those of you who want to get your hands on it, I don't want to disappoint you and tell you it's not going to be orderable. So I'm opening up my pre-order early. Usually I open it the first of the month, but it is open right now. You can pre-order it right now on my website. And when you take advantage of my early pre-order by ordering before by January 2nd, so before the catalog goes live next week on the 4th, I think, I will throw in a half a pack of exclusive paper that you can't get your hands on anymore as a special thank you for ordering early. So you're not going to want to miss out on that. Now to do that, you'll just go to my website. Up in the top is my web address, rosegrunwald.com up here. And across the top, you'll see my classes to go. And you click there and you will see Sweet Conversations class to go and you can pre-order. So here's one of the cards you get to make in the class. Super gorgeous. Love that one. Here's another one. Fun layers, beautiful colors. Don't you love how that ribbon just makes that card pop? Same with this one. That ribbon just really pops, doesn't it? And here's one of my favorites. You get to make this card in the class as well, and that black and white ribbon really, really pops. You'll get to make 12 cards total, 2 each of 6 designs. I just showed you 3 of them as a little sneak peek. So I'm going to make 2 more cards tonight featuring this bundle, so you're going to see it in action even more. And we're actually going to start with just a little simple stamping to kick us off. All right, I've got a piece of basic white thick. Now, when you order the class from me, you also get a PDF tutorial to make 2 of the cards I'm featuring tonight, plus 2 more, so 4 additional cards. All right, now we're going to do some 2-step stamping here. We're doing some simple stamping for our first card. And the first image I'm grabbing is this like concentric circle right here. Thank you, Judy. Judy says, happy to see I'm better. Terry is saying hello from freezing Montana. Terry, my husband and I have been watching Yellowstone, and I have fallen in love with the beautiful landscape of Montana because of that show. It just looks amazing and definitely on my bucket list to visit now. Okay, I gotta find my Okay, we're going to use 3 of the colors that are featured in the paper. I figure if it's good enough for the paper, it's good enough for my card, right? So let's start with Highland Heather. Now, this is a layer of basic white that's just a quarter inch smaller than my card front size. Okay, and now you can choose to either stamp this full strength or to lighten the tone and stamp it off one time. I think this is kind of a muted color anyway, so I'm going to leave this full strength. And I'm just going to stamp this a couple of times around my card base. Oh, we got another Yellowstone fan. Robin loves Yellowstone too. We watch it every week. We're totally hooked. I like to watch the fun TikToks about Yellowstone too. Some of them are pretty fun. Okay, we can do the same with Pool Party. So you can always test it full strength and then one tone lighter on a piece of scratch and see what you like better. This is another one I like full strength. So I'll come in here and here, and then maybe up here. There's really no rhyme or reason to where I'm stamping these images. Now in between here, I'm cleaning this off on my chamois. If you don't have one of these, you need to get one. All that's in here is water. Super absorbent, washes off super, super easily. I actually just cleaned it off before this class. Betty's hooked on Yellowstone too. It's such a good show. Let's check this one out here. Okay, this one I definitely want not full strength. So stamp off, go here. Stamp off and go here. Stamp off and maybe I'll go, I don't know, up here. I feel like I should have done some more off the edge here. That's all right. Okay, next we're going to come in with our Memento ink. And I'm going to use these two, You're Cute and Text Me. Otherwise, actually, I think I'll just use You're Cute. That way I could send it to my niece. She loves to get cards in the mail. All right. So now I'm just going to stamp this over the top of our images that we just stamped. All right. Okay. Now I've got a scrap of Highland Heather here. And I am going to grab my tailored tag punch. Hey, Robin. Long time no see. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. So while I'm stamping, you know my favorite question. Everyone let me know, what Stampin' Up! Color are you wearing tonight? I've got my Stampin' sweater here with a little Sahara Sand, Night of Navy, Calypso Coral. And then the shirt I have underneath it is like a fresh freesia. What Stampin' Up! Colors are you wearing tonight? All right, now we're going to grab these 3 lines And stamp those in the center of our tag here. Just like this. A lot of basic black. Mary Merlot. Ooh, love that one. Gorgeous Grape and Blushing Bride. Susan, you would match our colors tonight. All right, and then I'm going to put this back so I can reuse this block. I'm going to grab this. Happy to have you in my life is what the sentiment says. And I'm going to stamp this right over the top of these lines. Just like that. Okay, now I want to fill some of this white space. So I'm going to grab these X's and O's. And my trusty Sahara Sand. Night of Navy, Sahara Sand and Chocolate Chip. Ooh, fun. Okay, and I am just stamping a few of these X's and O's to fill in some of this white space. And I'm stamping off first because I really want this to be a very, very subtle image. Let's do one more down here. Off the edge, just like this. Okay, and now, see, our punch is going to go right here. I gotta find my ribbon. We're going to grab our black and white trim from the Playful Pets Trim Combo Pack. I love this stuff. And we're just going to wrap this around and snip it off. And then we will tie this in a bow. I'm seeing a lot of fun combinations here. Early Espresso and Coastal Cabana Plaid. Okay, Vicki, that's a color combo I'm going to definitely need to use because that sounds super fun. Okay, so I wrap this around. We're going to tie it in a bow. This is a thin kind of twine, so I like to tie it in a knot first to secure it. All right. And then remember, I like to kind of hold down the knot of the bow to keep it all tight there. And then I trim the edges, trim the ends of my twine. And then we're going to pop this up on dimensionals here, right over the top of that twine. Betty, yes, this trim is in the annual catalog. It's not in the new one. It's in the big one. I thought this would be a fun way to use some of our goodies in the big catalog with our new products coming in the new catalog. Okay, so we've got this all popped up, and then we're just going to find our card base. and pop this up too. Now, you didn't, as you can see, you didn't need a die cutting machine. You didn't even need the dies for this stamp set to make this project. So this stamp set's pretty versatile. So even if you don't have like a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, which, by the way, if you don't, you should sign up for my email list because I'm doing a drawing on the 30th. Everyone who is on my email list is entered into a drawing to win a mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And when you go to my blog, there will be a pop-up that you can subscribe right to my newsletter. See, we just have some simple stamping. And then we're going to use those pretty rhinestones because we always got to bling it up, right? One in here. I think a smaller one. Whoops, that got stuck on my finger. A smaller one here. And then another kind of bigger one up here. Okay, there we go. Oh, the lighting in here, it's just, I need better lighting. What do you think? Trying to get more light. I need a big light right behind me. There is our first card. So super simple. We can just use stamps, ink, and paper, a little bit of a tag. If you don't have a tag punch and you just want to do a circle or something, just swap that out. All right, that's one of the cards included in my PDF tutorial. Let me do a little cleanup and get ready for our next card. While I'm cleaning up, we should do another get to know you question. What do you think, huh? I would love to know, since Christmas ended so quickly and just flew right by, I would love to know, what is your favorite Christmas memory from this year's Christmas? What was your favorite part of this year's Christmas for you? I'm actually going to get a clean pierce mat so it's not so distracting. I have to say my favorite memory was probably getting to see my nieces and nephew, who are 4 and 2, open all their presents. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. I have twin niece and nephew that are 2 years old and a niece who is 4. And it was just so magical getting to be with them as they open their presents. I see Mary saying family all together. Yes, it was just, especially after many Christmases just didn't happen last year and just so much going on. It was really nice to be with family again. Okay, I am just going to mount these back so I can use. So this is how I mount my photopolymer stamps back in the case. Our cases have kind of the outline of the images in the stamp set, and I just line them up and pop them in there, and that way I know if I have all of my stamps. So another tip for you tonight. Oh, Arliss, your oldest grandson got engaged, home on leave from the Army. So amazing. My kids are adults and they were up before my granddaughter, all exciting. That is so much fun. I think Christmas time is so magical, and I just love it. Here was my model card. Instead of the X's and O's, I did some of those small hearts in the background. I think I like the X's and O's better, but there's an idea for you. Getting to be with my granddaughter and her family for Christmas. Oh, Bonnie, that sounds so nice. Everyone's sharing such nice Christmas memories. All right. For those of you who watched me a couple weeks ago, this layout may look familiar. We're doing a fun fold. We're going to use a bunch of these fun patterns from the designer series paper. I've already pre-die cut a couple of the hearts. All right, now we've got a tall card here that we have scored half, and then I took the basic border dies and I trimmed off an edge of the card. Now we're making another fun fold, but I made this a couple weeks ago, but I just had to show you with these products, and I think you're gonna love it again. Oh, Robin, you're having Christmas on Wednesday? How fun. You're gonna have so much fun. It sounds like everyone really enjoyed family time. Okay, now this card is gonna open upside down. Usually our cards open this way. Well, this card is going to open this way. All right. So we've got a piece of designer series paper here that's the width of our card, and we're just going to fold that in half. So, and then we're going to do a little gluing to the back of our card front. So what is everyone's New Year's plans? Now that Christmas is winding down, what are your New Year's plans? John and I are planning to go ice fishing over New Year's. So we are happy that we're getting some cold weather. So those lakes are making ice. We like that. Okay, so we're just gluing this piece of designer series paper to the back of our card front. Diana is resting. So you see how this is opening now? Like so. Now if you want, and I did this last time, you can round the corners here. You can do this a couple of ways. Let's see if this one would work. Should work. If you have got a punch with a rounded edge, you can just kind of pop it in there and round the corners of your designer series paper, or you can use, I think it's called the trio punch. I actually don't have that punch. Susan, we stay up and watch the ball drop. Yes, I agree, Diana. Resting is a must. You know, this time of year, I notice so many people are weary, just overall tired. And I have found that it is a need to rest. That kind of causes all of that. We need to rest. All right. Okay, so we've got a piece of cardstock that's going to go on the inside here. And we're just going to stamp some of these pretty flowers, oh my goodness, hearts from our stamp set. I love the different tones of these, how the shading is on these stamps. Yeah, we get worn out from all the Christmas running around too. Resting is always good. So as we come into, I'm using, that first color was Pool Party. Now I'm going to grab my Petal Pink. maybe I should do, I think I'm going to do Blushing Bride. I'll do Blushing Bride here. So as we come into 2022, I would love to know, what are some projects that you would love to see from me with a new catalog and a new year coming up? You can help me kind of outline my projects. Let me know what you're hoping to see from me in the new year turnover in the new catalog. Okay, this is Highland Heather. And now we need a pop. We need a bright pop, right? So we're going to bring in our real red. Ooh, Bonnie wants the daffodils. Okay. Robin says fun folds are great. I do not like complicated fun folds. Any fun folds you see from me are going to be simple, easy peasy. So as long as you're okay with that, I can definitely show you more fun folds. Okay, now we're grabbing our X's and O's here. And we're going to do this full strength, bright X's and bright O's. Bring that pop of color in. And these fun colors. Grassy Grove bundle. Oh yes, that is on my list. I haven't played with it yet. I've actually been spending quite a bit of time preparing for my next budget club too. Spoiler alert, our next budget club is going to use this fun stamp set. And I'm pairing it with some paper that might surprise you, but it works really, really great. All right, we're gonna pop this sentiment on, and then I find these bright colors, oh, they really, really pop when we just have a really simple black. Laurel says more easy fun folds. Okay. Builder stamps. Betty says the builder stamps. Okay, I gotta look and see what ones I have. I do have a few of those. My life. Like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue this. We're going to open up our card and glue this right here. The inside layer. These colors, so much fun. And then I grabbed just a couple different stripes that I had, or strips of this designer series paper, because I mean, why not? They were just sitting there, and these are pretty small strips that might not get used for anything, so I thought it'd be fun to kind of grab those and bring those into my card. So I'm just going to glue those on here so that we have some fun color on the inside. Corinne, I love that Horizon paper. Absolutely on my list. Yeah, that stuff's gorgeous. My next class in February, I plan to use the Abstract Beauty paper. That's already planned out. We're going to use the Abstract Beauty paper. All right, now I've got this red circle that I'm going to glue on to this larger white circle. Just like so. And I've got a couple of fun hearts here that I'm going to pop up on dimensionals. In our circle, just like so, just like that. Okay. And since we already used our black and white ribbon, we'll use our red and white ribbon. And I think I'm going to pair it with this fun candy. You could use whatever side you want. And I'll show you another one that I made here. So we're just going to glue this in the center. There. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Oh, come on. There we go. Saved it. If I didn't save it, we'd be using my adhesive eraser from my amazing adhesive pack. Okay. And now we are going to take our ribbon. We're going to wrap it around. And this will get tied in a bow. Here. Just like this. Okay, trim our ends. I have to head back to work tomorrow. That's kind of a bummer. It's been fun to be off for a long time over the holiday. For vacation, I actually didn't take very much time off for my surgery, believe it or not, because I was working remote, so I just kind of worked on my computer from my couch. And I probably should have taken a little more time than I did, but that's how that goes sometimes. I'm just putting dimensionals on the bottom half of these layered circles. Okay, we're going to close our flap down, and then we're going to pop that on. Of course, we can't go without bling. So let's grab a couple of these. One here, one here, and one here. Robin, what do you do for regular work? I am a senior credit manager, so I lead the credit team for distribution. Energy and auto parts distribution is our main area of focus here in the Fox Valley. So I've got a team of There's 10 of us, and we assess risk and set credit lines on our customer accounts. Totally different than this creative side I get to unleash. So here's our card. What do you think? This is super fun, super bright. We've got a lot of patterns now. To get this flap to go back in, we just kind of close it, both layers at the same time, and it slides right in there. Here's one I made with some other patterns of the designer series paper. Isn't that pretty? These are all so much fun. I added a little sentiment. I thought it would get a little busy if I did that here, so I added it here. And then the inside, I left a little bit simpler. So there's a fun card. And then our simple stamping cards too tonight. What do you think? I'm really trying to get these lights. I need to get another light that goes behind my desk here, so we have some bright light shining on me. It was fine in the summer, but now in the winter when it's dark out, it's hard. All right, so those are 2 bonus projects. You get a PDF tutorial with 4. In addition to the PDF and the projects you get to make in my class to go. And just a reminder that with my class to go, I'm opening the pre-order early. And if you pre-order by the 2nd of January, I will throw in a half a pack of exclusive designer series paper. Now, if I run out, I will throw in something of equal value to you. With this class to go, you get a little preview of the cards here. With this class to go, you get to make 12 cards, 2 each of 6 designs, all included. All the layers are included. You do your own cutting of the designer series paper so that you can choose which of the patterns you want. And you can pre-order that right on my website, which is on the bottom of the screen now, www.rosegrunwald.com, or the top of the screen here. Now, if you're not interested in the class to go, but you've got a supplies order you want to place and you're wondering how you can support my business, I would love for you to shop my online store. I would be so honored to be your demonstrator. And this is my host code for a few more days for the month of December. If you use that code when your order is under $150, I would so appreciate it. That's what helps me to bring prizes to you. We all like prizes. So, okay, let me flip this around. That's it for me, everyone. I am so glad that you joined me tonight. I hope you enjoyed my projects. Next week, we're going to be playing around with that Wildlife Wonder stamp set. I think you're going to really like what I have in store. Everyone tells me they need more man cards, and the cards we're making next week will be perfect for those that like the outdoors or the men in your life or both. So I hope you'll join me next week, same time, same place, 7 o'clock Central Time on my Facebook or YouTube channel. I will be seeing you all soon. I hope you all have a happy, healthy, and safe New Year. All right? Okay, I'll see you next week, everyone. Bye. Thanks for joining.